where Silvergate banks collapse, if you remember that. Anyway, let's get this thing started.
And then rounding it up, we have Cowboys of Crypto. Cowboys, have you ever been seen without your hat?
Nope, never. It's a myth, it's a legend, but I've been shooting steers, collecting tears, and ready to ride the lightning today.
All right, so you're basically the Mandalorian in his mask. I love to see it. All right, we're going to have a great episode. We're talking about SVB collapse, of course. We're going to talk on JP Morgan, talking with these banks, and the banks are now starting to fight back and call out against these regulators. All right, well, Cowboys of Crypto, Crusader, I'm keeping alliteration here. He just dropped the C word. Of course, I'm not talking about the vid. I'm not talking about that four-letter word that I always hear you screaming. I'm talking about contagion. And one of the narratives of '08 was, hey, I'm government. I have to step in to stop the contagion. I got to stop the spread. I got to put my hand down and quit those dominoes from hitting into each other here. Is this going to be a contagion event in your opinion? I mean, are there going to be more drawdowns? Our fractional reserve banking is at 0%. I mean, what do you think the tail end effects of this are going to be?
In middle school, I got pants down to my ankles. They took the boxers along with it. I dropped my water, it smashed a child's toe. I tripped over my own shorts, fell into another individual. Locker slammed on someone else's fingers. I hit over a backpack that spilled sweaty clothes and BO all over the floor. This is what's going to happen. It's a mess all the way around because someone got caught with their pants down. It's a contagion. One person got pantsed. Now everyone suffers. And here's what we have here. Silicon Valley Bank, 40 years into the industry, 15th largest bank in the world. There will be more pain ahead. There'll be more suffering ahead. If this is my personal opinion, right? Not financial advice, but this is, I think, what you said is the second largest bank failure ever. This is a financial crisis, and this is how it works. Like the banks take customer deposits and they put those deposits into bonds or some kind of financial asset to get yield back. Well, when the Fed raises raises their interest rates, the value of those financial assets drops, right? Yield drop, return drops, and inside a Fed-induced recession. Now, these banking margins will get pressured to get squeezed, and that's when people start to get really nervous, right? These bank assets are now known as toxic assets here, and it's when the balance sheet flips, and when they're saying that they have $209 billion, they're lying. They're lying. They do owe $175 in bank deposits, but that's money that they owe to people who have invested or who have kept their money with them. Now, so what happens is people go to the bank and they say, "I don't trust you no more." Okay, I don't trust you. And then you have people like these, I would say, bank influencers like Peter Thiel or Tribe Capital or any one of these guys going online telling their investors, thousands of investors with millions, if not billions of money, saying, "Hey, take your money out of Silicon Valley Bank. Take your money out of all these banks." And so what happens is you've got these influencers, we're not talking about one individual banker or someone going to someone like me going to a bank and withdrawing money. No, we're talking about huge, massive influencers who have a following and they're telling their whole community, withdraw your money out of the bank. This is a bank run. Now, what happens is the contagion occurs when First Republic, who's frozen for trading and down 21% today, PacWest, Capital, Revolt. And what happens is these guys out of the top 10 will start to drop. Now, the JP Morgan, Chase guys, those the top 10, they're going to look at these banks and say, "Hey, Fed, bail them out so you don't have to bail us out because we know we're next." That's how contagion happens. So let's talk about the future, right? Terminal rates probably going to go up, 50-50 shot about if it's going to be a 50 basis point hike or a 25 basis point hike. Jobs report came out today, too strong. PCE in February was too hot. PPI was too bad. It's all coming to the wire here. I think there's more pain in the head. Silicon Valley Bank was caught with their pants down, and now watch as the mayhem proceeds.
All right, well, you said the tip of the iceberg. This is a totally unrelated question. If you were on the Titanic, what part of the ship would you be on? Would you be shoveling coal? Would you be dancing with the Irishmen? Or would you be sticking your pinky out as you sip from a wine glass?
I'd be working on my jig, dancing with the Irishman with my pinky up in the air, celebrating the fall of the financial system.
All right, let us know in the comments, what would you be on the Titanic? Hopefully I wouldn't be George Costanza at the birthday party when the fire broke out in the kitchen. I would like to think I wouldn't be elbowing women and children out of the way. Of course not. Of course not. I would be chivalrous. But Cowboys of Crypto, I see this attack of all these lesser known banks, and I want to go to you. One, you the only guest without a beard, so make sure you go follow his channel, folks. He's bucking the trend here, just like he bucks those bulls. And is there an end game here with these large banks, do you think that Wells Fargo, JP Morgan, Chase, are they the ones maybe potentially looking to be these fiat on ramps? It's just maybe a long strategy that's going to take years to play out. And we're kind of maybe seeing the first moves.
A lion is not concerned with the opinion of a hyena, and the crypto community is not concerned with the opinions of big bank researchers. It's ridiculous that they would just attempt to say what the crypto industry is in danger of. It's ridiculous to say to warn the crypto industry of the wolf in the henhouse when they're the wolf. Right now, the crypto community is filled with two types of people: gamblers and investors. And some people think that they're investing, but they're really gambling. And some people think that we're gambling, but we're really investing. And some of us do both. I move between both, admittedly. But a gambler just tries to predict if something will go up, but an investor sees the problem and gives money to the solution. And hopefully that solution is adopted and brings value to people. So this is what we have to talk about. We have to talk about the real problem, that big banks control everything. And because big banks have access to unlimited money from the biggest bank, the Federal Reserve. Okay, let's just remind ourselves of why crypto even exists in the first place. JP Morgan wants the Fed to bail out all these smaller banks to protect themselves because they know they're next. 2008 all over again. The problem is not that crypto is too dangerous. The problem is that the money has no backing. The problem is not that crypto is used by criminals, but that real criminals are in the banks and they enslave the world with their fiat money. It's not that we're gambling in crypto. It's that we need to turn the gamblers into investors and show them what the real problem is. The real problem is that our money is not backed by anything. In fact, it is controlled by wealthy individuals who want to control you and me. The
Our
solution is Bitcoin. The solution is to fix money. The bias is just getting out of hand. When I hear advice from big banks, the bias is just getting out of hand. Upton Sinclair said this: it's difficult to get a man to understand something when his salary depends on him not understanding it. And big banks don't know what the problem is because their salaries depend on it.
Yeah, I love that Sinclair quote. I'll give you an extra point just for that one. I totally agree with everything you're saying here. Well, let's actually, let's see what they're saying specifically. We have some senators, they're kind of fighting back against these governmental agencies. There was a joint letter by Jerome Powell, the FDIC chair, Marty Grunberg, and the Office of the Comptroller. And they said in a letter that, I want to use a quote here: the issuing or holding as principal crypto assets is highly likely to be inconsistent with safe and sound banking practices. Cowboys of crypto, I don't want to set you up too much. What do you feel about that sentence? Are they helping us with safe and sound banking practices by keeping us away from crypto?
Senators arguing on behalf of the crypto community about discrimination is like having my 90-pound girlfriend go to the big mean man for bullying me. It's embarrassing. We don't
Okay.
want four fishermen looking for attention. We don't need them to fight our own fights. We fight our own fights. Now, I don't know these individuals. I hope they're cool. Maybe I'm being harsh, but I don't trust politicians. I don't think they're capable of doing no good. So maybe this is something that is worthwhile. I doubt it though. So I think they can do some things right, no matter how few of them and how little they would do. I think this is the case of the enemy of my enemy is my friend. We will start to see people try to take control of the crypto space. I think all politicians do everything for optics, so I think they're just trying to garner votes. Personally, I think regulation is a long-term play. Regulation will continue for just 100 years, like the regulation of the car industry and the driving industry, and it's continually going to be revised and regulated. I don't know who the winner is in all of this. That if it's these four individuals, if it's the banking, but it's not going to be us for sure, because
Uh,
we have to totally get into DeFi. DeFi, decentralized finance, is the move.
all right. Well,
I
I
don't know.
do want to share their names where we're talking about them. It's pretty funny names too. Bill Haggerty, Tom Tillis, Steve Daines, and Mike Crapo. And so these are the four, saying that, hey, they brought up Bernie Madoff. They brought up previous things and saying regulators should not be punishing an entire industry. Cowboys of crypto. I feel bad saying that even. What are you buying besides Bitcoin on this dip?
If it's not Bitcoin on this dip, there is more dip to come. I am buying stablecoin,
All right.
USDC. Okay,
That's both of us.
there is there is more dip to come. This falling wedge, whatever happens, it's a pants down type of scenario, and we are all in trouble. This is my personal belief, but I see more trouble ahead in the next 6 months. So stablecoin.
Yeah, I
Careful
did the
buying
same
that.
thing.
Easy, man.
Right. That's hey, careful buying it from Hubie marketplace.
We're not in stablecoin any longer, so it's time to start this stream. Be sure to be active in the chat because you really dictate exactly where this whole show goes. I'm excited to see you guys all there, and let's get this thing going.
What's going on, Cowboys? Welcome to the live stream. My name is Aaron, and I'm just Cowboy exploring the wildest cryptocurrency with a whole bunch of you guys. There is some crazy news going on this last weekend. I said on Friday, I'm like, I hope you guys touch some grass, take it easy, take a relaxing weekend. No, that's not what happened. Biden drops out of the race. BlackRock's buying 500 million Bitcoin. It's crazy right now. I'll show you right here. Look, I'll show you right here. Boom. BlackRock buys 513 million Bitcoin today. What is happening? Do they know something that we do not know, especially with Biden dropping out of the race, especially with Trump heating up? What's the Dems going to do? Do the Democrats have some kind of game plan, some kind of way to make their way out of this? But I do know I see BlackRock buying some Bitcoin. I need to be buying some Bitcoin too. You know what I'm saying? You need to be buying some Bitcoin. But that's a little crazy. Anyway, what's going on, guys? Hopefully everyone's working well. Good to see GF. Good to see everyone here. 20 y'all in the chat. Monday, crypto's going to heat up, guys. Crypto's going to heat up, especially if BlackRock is buying this much money. There's much buying power out there right now that we are in the middle of We're about to, on the precipice of printing more money. The Fed's going to cut some rates. They're going to be printing more money. That's going to be inflating the prices. That's going to be dropping the value of the dollar. We need a decentralized system. We need a way to remind us of the theft that happens to us every day in the financial matrix, in the financial system. This is all not even speculation. This is what they claim to do. This is what they want to do. And so BlackRock is here making the move. I think this week is the Bitcoin conference, and so Trump is going to be speaking at that. So he is pro Bitcoin. Whoever is pro Bitcoin, I'm pro them. Okay. Do I like Trump? No, I don't even like Trump. But I like that he's pro Bitcoin. I like that. So I like that he's backing it. I don't know how much he backs it. I don't know, what maybe he's just doing to get votes. Got my vote. Shoot. Got my vote a lot. What's going on, Thirsty? Screw BlackRock. Watch an eye. Got to get ETH long. Keep an eye on. So yeah, the ETH. What's that called? The ETF for the ETH should be dropping anytime soon. So if screw BlackRock, but I'm not gonna fight them. You know what I'm saying? Oh, it's Nasty. You're back, Nasty. Good to see you, man. I'm not trying to fight them. Okay. I do not want to fight BlackRock. I can't fight the Fed. I can't fight BlackRock. Ethereum right here, 3,400, and quite possibly ready to make a breakout. Not for anything else other than the ETF should be clearing soon. So if this ETF clears out, maybe this goes to 4,000, 45, 5,000. Who knows? Did you get in this dip right here, the 29? That was a while ago. But Bitcoin, when did the ETF break? 30,000 maybe? 25, 30,000, 2x'd. So maybe the smart money's buying Ethereum right now. What's going on, Alex? How are you, bro? You see Blackstone bought Ancestry DNA. No. What is that? What is that, dude? Blackstone. I don't even know what that is. Stone. Why is that important too? Nasty. Blackstone to acquire Answers DNA for $4.7 billion, giving investment firm total ownership of DNA from every person who's ever used the service. Ooh. Oh no. BlackRock to acquire Ancestry for $4.7 billion, giving investment firm total ownership of DNA from every person who uses the service. Holy crap. Did acquire a majority stake, which includes vast collection of family history and data, DNA information, millions of users. However, doesn't mean they own the data in sense that they can do whatever they want with it. Okay. there's still a privacy laws, regulations to protect the data. So while Blackstone has bought the company, they don't technically own all the data in the sense that they could just take it and run. It's more like they can use this custodians of data. They play the rules. I don't think so. Yeah, right. Stop. You don't think they're gonna use this stuff? Only the paranoid survive. You know what I'm saying? Only the paranoid survive. There ain't no way. And The Rock means no way that Blackstone's not using that. What do you think they're going to do? They think it's just a viable company. They're not going to use the data that they got. Blackstone Group owns 75% of Ancestry, paid a staggering 4.7 to get their hands on your DNA. What could go wrong? Food safety. I'm curious. What could they do with DNA? 2024. They bought it in 2020. Wonder what they use their DNA. Oh, this is a while ago. This is old. The end goals. Do we need anyone? Blackstone just bought Ancestry. Does that include all the data? Why spend billions of and don't plan to use? Yeah, that's 100%. In 2020, Blackstone, a subsidiary of BlackRock, bought Ancestry for $5 billion. Why? Why is this net coming out now? Because in the world's largest consumer data DNA network containing the DNA of 18 million, this followed GlaxoSmithKline investing 300 million in 23andMe, another DNA network which gave them access to genetic data of 12 million users in 2018. When you're involved with outside gain of function research, creating new viruses, genetic engineering, and biological weapons, that should be enough to worry every single one of us. Oh. Wow, that is interesting. Shirley Rouge has been working on her family tree for decades. Now she's considered all the genetic data could be exploited for profit by a new owner of Ancestry. Ooh, buddy. So they would use it to create genetic engineering of biological weapons. If you have a bad gene, they could unalive you. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's a wild thought right there. That is a crazy thought. That someone could find out how many the DNA of someone who is like prone to a disease, and so they gain a function it. They make it so that they could create a virus specifically for that type of people in a particular type of world or with a particular type of lifestyle. For instance, if a particular group eats a particular food over and over again, maybe they could get those people. Maybe they're susceptible to type of side effects from eating a particular type of food or the way that country makes food. That's crazy. We're all getting cloned. Yo, that's some crazy stuff right there, dude. Oh boy. That makes my skin crawl, quite honestly. Don't like that. They have been ongoing concerns about the ownership of access to DNA. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Axios Security Group addresses Blackstone acquisition of Ancestry.com, concerns over genetic data access. Well, they could use this genetic data in their testing, and if they want to test into a virus or whatever, Blackstone owning and controlling all access to all DNA info, all from allancestry.com users, is now the most concerning news of this month. I bet they can be able to exploit people's allergies. Oh, they're gonna exploit people's allergies. That's a good one. Oh, BlackRock's not gonna mess up Bitcoin. No way. No way. No way. No way. Jeez Louise, man. Jeez Louise. Is the volume low or am I just high? Maybe I could talk more into this mic like this. I can't. Hold on. Might be low. Maybe I'm speaking far. Check. Okay, there you go. I can see the volume now being raised. I'm also a soft-spoken type of person. Oh, wait, hold on. All right. Like that. Geez. Okay. I like being yelled at. Yeah, so that's a little crazy. I didn't understand I still don't, right? Like, what can you do with DNA, people's DNA, and all the money in the world? Nasty getting nasty. Ew. All right, what's this guy say?
Welcome on to the Hinted House on Blackstone DNA. I am unpacking everything you missed in Blackstone DNA this week. Bosinova survived a horrible car
I don't
crash
know what
with
this
a
guy's
police
saying.
van.
It's too quiet. He needs to yell on the mic. You can take someone's DNA and design a weapon that can kill them. House Intelligence Committee member warns people not to share health data with sites like 23andMe because it can be used to program new bioweapons to target them. That's freaking crazy. That's crazy. I mean, that's exactly what we're talking about. That is exactly what we're talking about, man. Nuts. Nutso. Blackstone reaches 4.7 deal to buy. All you have to do is take, it's just $1 billion, 4 billion. Jeez Louise. So you can create another pandemic. You can create a real one this time around. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can create a real bad one. What if someone had most of the Bitcoin and never sold? Wouldn't that mess up trading if there was no one to buy it from? Yeah, maybe. I guess so. But so that's the problem with BlackRock. If they own most of the Bitcoin, I don't think they do though. Maybe they get 1%. Maybe they got 1%. You would need trade volume. You would need demand for sure. But most people are just going to loan against their Bitcoin. That's all it is. It's an asset worthwhile, and they're just going to loan against the Bitcoin. There'll always be people trading Bitcoin. Yeah, I mean, it's like saying if someone owns all of the what's it called, the houses, in Florida, in a particular market. They're always selling and trading, man. Yeah, that's crazy. I never did one of those two. I'm too skeptical. The pro-murder crowd has already intimidated the largest DNA base into refusing to help law enforcement solve murders. Yeesh. Well, that's privacy stuff. You know what I'm saying? Oof. Okay. In other news, I was looking at DAP Radar, and I saw this game, Moto X, number 19 in games right now. Hard turn, right? Hard turn. Well, I mean, we could look at the Biden stuff. I mean, right? Like, we could look at the Biden stuff really quick while we're on the, all this stuff. Look at this. Hold on.
But like I told Barack, if I reach something where there's a fundamental disagreement we have based on a moral principle, I'll develop some disease and say I have to resign. We don't have that. We haven't, and we discussed it.
Ouch. Is that what happened? Is that what happened? Did he develop a disease and did it resign? How about this one?
I also want to close with one message to the Democrat Party. End this farce that Joe Biden is going to be your nominee. We know he's not even the president of the United States. He's a puppet for the managerial class. So have the guts to step up and be honest about who you're actually going to put up so we can have an honest debate. Biden should step aside, end his candidacy now so we can see whether it's Newsom or Michelle Obama or whoever else.
All right,
just
Mr.
tell us the truth so we can have an honest debate.
Okay. Vivek, my boy Vivek. I don't know if you like him or not. I don't care. I like him. He called it from the beginning. He called it from November. He called it way in the day. Yo. He called it. His look at this. Vivek's IQ 1000. 100%. Man, this guy's my favorite, dude. That guy's my favorite. This guy's saying he's going to beat Donald Trump 2020. Hold on.
Just put a brain-dead, hollowed-out husk of a human being in the White House because that's more convenient for them. The risk is a thinking person could change their mind. They don't want somebody who could change their mind. They want Joe Biden.
Mark my words, Joe Biden will not be the nominee for the Democratic Party. We know he's not even the president of the United States. He's a puppet for the managerial class. Step up and be honest about who you're actually going to put up so we can have an honest debate. Biden should step aside so we can see whether it's Newsom or Michelle Obama or whoever else. Just tell us the truth so we can have an honest debate.
The president is healthy and vigorous, fit enough to perform his presidential duties.
Fit for duty.
Fit for duty. Fit to successfully execute the duties of the presidency.
Call this shot, dude. Call this shot. He called it. Vivek is the man. He's my dog. He's my man. He's my main man. No, I did not. Let's just check that out right now. Predicting Trump ear shot 4 months ago. Okay, who did this? Prophet's eerie Donald Trump shooting prediction made months ago. Okay, hold on.
Better, faster.
Yo, I gotta check this out. GF is calling the shot right here.
And then I saw an attempt on his life. This bullet flew by his ear, and it came so close to his head that it busted his eardrum.
A self-styled Christian prophet seemingly predicted his assassination attempt for former Donald Trump. In chilling interview, that's not exactly what happened, though. That's not what happened, Thirsty. Crypto did a video on. That's not what happened. He said it whizzed by his ear, busting his eardrum. That's not what happened. It hit his ear, and it took a hole out. I don't know. The Bible says if you prophet and it does come true, then you're not a prophet. You're a false prophet. That's what the Bible says. Brandon Biggs, a social media content creator, offered eerie, accurate details about the future attempt on a Republican candidate's life roughly 4 months before the incident.
And I saw he fell to his knees during this time frame, and he started worshiping the Lord. He got radically born again during this time frame. I'm talking, people say he's saved now, but he becomes really on fire for Jesus, for what I saw coming.
Spoke rally. Okay. Well, he said he got really on fire for Jesus, and he shared none of that at the RNC.
The Lord told me, he said, I am not done with America. Amen. He said, there's going to be a new wave of patriotism coming out. And that's whenever I saw Trump, and I saw a red wave coming out of Michigan. And then I saw Oklahoma, and there was embers of people, and they had torches all throughout Oklahoma, and they were raising up these torches that looked like fire, and they were bringing forth a new patriotism upon the nation. And it was coming, it was being birthed, and it just kept spreading like fire all throughout America, all throughout. And I saw Trump rising up.
Little Christian nationalism never hurt nobody, I guess. Feature a variety of predictions linked to the significance of solar eclipse that occurred on April 8. See, this isn't totally true, because he said it burst his eardrum. It did not burst his eardrum. He said he talked about Jesus. He did not talk about Jesus. Talk about God. Not talk about Jesus explicitly. Even I got backlash from like the Indian lady, the Sikh or I don't know. I have no idea, saying that was God. No, look, this is a lot of people say God is, a lot of different things. So he has not talked about Jesus, at least not publicly. Biggs makes regular claims about the future, which he says come to him directly from God, and shares them on the YouTube channel Last Days. Do they come true? This one is not true. Biggs also made predictions that Biden will lose the election November 24, and there would be a great economy crash with the Great Depression. He did not lose the election. He bounced out.
And then I saw him winning the election through the Patriots coming out and voting, and then there will be a great economy crash. Yeah. I saw they had a great economy plan a crash. Worse than the Great Depression. It would be a great dark time, but the Lord said it would be forth a time of a season of a shaking, and it would be a shaking to awaken.
It's not what happened. That's not what happened. This is not what happened.
Hey, good morning, family. How are y'all doing today?
This is just not what happened. I don't believe. I mean, like he said he didn't get shot. He
Hey,
said
good
burst
morning,
by his
family.
eardrum. He said he talked about Jesus. He didn't talk about Jesus, and he said Biden's gonna lose the election. He didn't. Yeah, yeah, it didn't come true. Prophecy that came to pass Trump's ear.
Watch what boiled eggs do to your body.
Have you ever noticed how you could easily...
He said there's going to be a new wave of patriotism coming out, and that's whenever I saw Trump, and I saw a red wave coming out of Michigan, and then I saw Oklahoma, and there was embers of people, and they were all on they had torches all throughout Oklahoma, and they were raising up these torches that looked like fire, and they were bringing forth a new patriotism upon the nation. And it was being birthed, and it just kept spreading like fire all throughout America. I guess he did say the only reason he was alive was because of God. And I saw Trump rising up, and then I saw an attempt on his life.
God, not Jesus.
This bullet flew by his ear, and it came so close to his head that it busted his eardrum. And I saw he fell to his knees during this time frame, and he started worshiping the Lord. He got radically born again during this time frame.
Yeah, none of that happened. None of that happened. Someone shot at him, true. Hit his ear, not whizzed by. Busted his ear, not his eardrum. Fell down to his knees. Of course he would when you're getting shot at. Everyone would. He did not praise Jesus. He thanked God. Said God's on his side. God is here. But even like the Hindus worship God. So we're talking about a different God. And then he would lose to Joe Biden. This is not
I'm talking. People say he's saved now, but he becomes really on fire for Jesus, for what I saw coming.
No. Bible. Hold on, let me show you the Bible. I don't know this verse. I should know it. Good Christian pastor. False prophet testing. If it's wrong, it's a false prophet. It's pretty easy, actually. Let's see here. But a prophet Deuteronomy, who presumes to speak in my name anything I have not commanded, or a prophet who speaks in my name other than put to death. Okay. Yeah. My hand will be against the prophets who see false visions and utter lying divinations. They will not belong to the council of my people or be listed in the records of Israel, nor will they enter the land of Israel. Prophets are prophesying lies in my name. I have not sent them or appointed them to speak to them. Do not listen to what prophets are prophesying to you. They will fill you with false hopes. They speak visions of their own minds, not from the Lord. Yeah, this is all true. Look at this. Nitpicking. And I'm not even Christian. No. That matters. Touche. That matters. I'm not nitpicking. This is, if someone is going to do a prophecy, it's got to be accurate. Otherwise, if it's close, it's not even close. I've counted 3 or 4 wrong points. Now, if he said it hit his ear and he thanked God, okay, fine. Okay, holy crap. You know what I'm saying? Holy crap. If I shot at you and I missed you versus I hit you, would you go around telling people like, oh yeah, I told you I'd hit him, but you missed him? It doesn't make sense. So, Trey, I doubt Jesus even cares about patriotism. Yeah, no, you're right. It's like there's other things Jesus got to talk about. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you are not picking this guy's prediction. Yeah, you are not picking this guy's. If you mention a shot going past his ear, grazing his ear, kind of the same thing, bro. No, I don't think so. He didn't mention that. He said busting his eardrum versus shooting through his ear. And I think it matters. This is actually a good conversation too, Trey. I appreciate this. I think it matters because if you say if something hit or didn't hit, I caught the fish, I almost caught the fish. I got hit by the car, I almost got hit by the car. Those are 2 different things. I agree with that. I agree with. I doubt Jesus cares about patriotism. Yeah, you know, like, yeah, Jesus cares more about the heart. This is not a Christian channel, but you guys should know I'm a Christian pastor. So this is kind of up my alley. Not saying that I know everything. Not saying that, but I'm saying like I spend a lot of time thinking about this kind of stuff. And yeah, if and he made several predictions. So even if one is right, okay, let's just say one is, I can't even say it's right. One is close. You could say it's close because you're saying it's close. Even as one is close, the other ones are not right. That's why I want to take your take on it. Okay, good. Yeah. It's also easily assumed that Trump is Christian, considered that he tried to reinstate prayer to Jesus into schools. I'm not going to say whether he's Christian or not. That's kind of hard for me to tell. He does some Christian things, okay? But he also does some very non-Christian. Not saying Christians are always going to be acting Christian. Not saying that at all. It's complicated. No one is an angel or a saint. No one is a devil. Are people just people? You know what I'm saying? So people who make the Donald Trump out to be Satan, I think they've gone overboard. I think people who made Donald Trump out to be like this saint, this Messiah figure, they've definitely gone overboard, right? This is just it's neither. Certainly putting back prayer in the schools is a Christian thing. Certainly overturning Roe versus Wade is a step. Certainly when you say Orthodox, I'm not sure what you mean. I'm a Protestant and of the Reformed tradition. So that's what Orthodox. You could be Greek Orthodox. You could be Catholic Orthodox. I mean, you could be, you know, it depends on what you mean by Orthodox. Yeah, all Christians do some not so Christian things. Yeah, 100%. Me first, actually, Trey. Trey, me first. I'm the first one to say that. I be doing some non-Christian things all the time, bro. All the time. Even though I want to try. You know, try. But if I say I predict that you will almost catch this fish and you catch the fish, the prediction's wrong. I predict that you almost get hit by a car, but you got, you know, you start shaking and you fall to your ground. But then you get hit, you get nicked by the car and you fall to the ground. It's not the same thing. I can't say that's the same thing. Especially when you're saying like it's from God, right? If you make a call, like, you know, just you and me shooting the breeze, like, yeah, this coin is gonna pump in 5 days and it pumped in 4 days. I would say, I told you, and you would say, yeah, you did tell me. No problem. But if I said, God told me that this thing is going to pump in 5 days and at the end of times and he's going to claim Jesus, you'd think God would not just be close, but be accurate. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I appreciate it too, Tuche. I appreciate it too. I mean, we could have a conversation. That's the thing. I would love to talk about politics and religion about with everybody, as long as we could talk civilly, right? As long as we don't deteriorate into attacking the person and character, rather attack the idea or the principle, right? So I'm not attacking you too, Trey. Don't know you personally, but I would love to know you. I would love to get you, like, talk to you. This is a great conversation. However, if you were talking about God here, like God, creator of the universe, I don't know where you are spiritually, right? Or anyone else, matter of fact, listening to this. If anyone's listening, I don't know where you are with God, but you would admit that God is ultimately powerful, in control of so many things, right? He could afford to be accurate. Like exactly accurate, not just kind of accurate, not just like close. You know what I'm saying? Like close is like, you know, it's like what? Yeah, I don't know. It's just, he almost died. He didn't die. You know, like that's where I'm at. Just because it's, I mean, even if Donald Trump was shot at multiple times and hit his foot, people would be saying like, "Oh yeah, he called it. He called it. He get to call it." He said it's whizzed by his ear, burst his eardrum. So that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at. Yeah. So Green Fingers, thanks for putting me on. Two Trey, thanks for talking, and we could Thirsty, thanks for bringing this up too. But yeah, I agree with both of you guys. I don't think Jesus is concerned with American patriotism. That's like, what are we talking about here? You think Jesus was like blonde hair, blue eyed, in the middle of the Middle East in the first century, and he's like, you know what? There's this country that's gonna exist in about 1800 years, and that's gonna be the country, man. America, United States of America, freaking bald eagle. It's not. That's not gonna. That's not gonna. That wasn't his concern, and maybe existence. God doesn't come back for another 1,000 years, and maybe the America's long gone, and there's another country. These countries have risen and fallen, right? Look at Rome, risen and fallen. Look at these superpowers, risen and fallen. The Germany, risen and fallen. Italy, risen and fallen. And Benito Mussolini, Russia, risen and fallen. Now it's going rising again. But it's good to have a conversation. Nowadays, people end up with fighting and let their emotions get to them. Yeah, 100%. Actually, I was talking to my my contractor for we were doing some work, some IT work. He's a IT contractor, and he was talking to me about how much he really despises Trump, and I'm not like a Trump, I trip up on this statement because I don't support the man Trump. I support these like conservative principles and ideals, and he's our guy apparently. So as I support Vivek, right? That's my dude. But like, anyway, long story long, he hates Trump, and we were having an open conversation about, okay, like what about the immigration? What about Bitcoin? What about XYZ, all this stuff. And it was a civil conversation over lunch. We stood on opposing sides, and we're friends still after. Like, why can't we do that anymore? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened to that? What happened to that whole deal? You look like a Du Bois barber. You look exactly. I don't know who that is. Let's see. Thirsty. Cheers, man. I'd love to have drinks with you guys. If we ever have like a cowboy meetup, that'd be amazing. Yo, Fivefold, you're on Kick right now, my man. Yo, how I started streaming on Kick. I can't believe it's working. Barber. Who's this? Who is this? The boy's barber. This man said that Fivefold Kick said I look like Du Bois barber. That is not true, man. No way. I mean, this is a good looking guy, but I am not no Ninja Turtle, dude. What? There's no way someone's gonna get me confused with this guy. Oh wait, is that the real Du Bois barber? Yeah, dude, no. What? Kick. What? Kick, what are you doing, man? What are you saying going on here? Unless you're Du Bois barber and you just
Cowabunga.
Unless that's genius. Unless you're Du Bois barber. Yeah, that'd be genius, bro. That'd be genius. If you were Du Bois barber and you went on here and you got me like that, yo, sub to you. I'll sub to you right now if you're Du Bois barber. That's pretty genius. Let's see here. Hey, Bullish Bradley, good to see you. Read American Story: The Beginnings by David Tim Barton. It'll remove the ignorance from y'all. That's rare. Not even close. I've got into convo with my boss's son about Trump. He started hyperventilating and shaking. Come on, your boss's son needs to grow up here. like, if you cannot see, this is why I like Jordan Peterson, right? Is because like he attacks the ideas, and when people character assassinate him, like attack his character, he calls it out. He pulls out the attack and says, "Why are you attacking me? Why aren't you attacking the ideas?" That's actually why I like Joe Rogan. A lot of people like Joe Rogan. Like, makes sense. Why are you attacking the person? Let me attack the ideas. Let me attack the quality of the idea, not the quality of the person behind the idea. Who cares, right? It's the idea that matters. What the principle, the philosophy, the truth, or rather, is it truth? The testing of a proposition into whether or not it is truth or not, and under what circumstances does it become truth and does it become false. That is what's important to me. So when we're talking about this, like the pursuit of truth is probably one of the most noble things that someone could chase in life. And so what ends up happening is that anything that veils truth becomes a deterrent to your growth, to your understanding, and to your understanding of the world. So for me, that's what really got me into Bitcoin. Is like there is a false narrative going on that everything we have is ours, and that when we work for, we put blood, sweat, tears, effort, life, energy into, years into this almighty dollar, that it gets deteriorated and people can sap the energy from that, so that we can't spend what we want to spend on it because of inflation, because they keep printing money. Someone out there prints money, and that more of that money is concentrated closer to the nucleus of the money printer. So that's where everyone. So like, that's why crypto. That's why I love Bitcoin. Crypto is just kind of like meme play, it's just fun. But the pursuit of truth in the financial realm should be equally mirrored into the pursuit of truth in philosophy, or in anything, any endeavor in human thought. Really, there should be truth to it. That's why we should hate lies. That's why we should hate the liars, the deceitful, the people who would intentionally deceive, not sharing thoughts under the veil of deceit, like they are the deceived themselves, but that that new truth and new perspectives and new aspects of things should unfold a greater understanding of the world and create a wholer person. And truth is not to just hold truth and bludgeon other people, but it's to create a more virtuous person. That's what that's what truth really does. It creates a more virtuous person. And if it creates a more virtuous person, it creates a more virtuous society. That's where I fall in all of it. That's probably a big freaking I went straight to the meta top right there. I blew it. I should have been buying Bitcoin when it went down about 17K. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Everyone did though. Everyone did. Everyone blew it. The only person, actually, I was talking about someone about this. Najib Bukele. You guys know this person? This person right here. Bukele. Okay. Bukele. That guy, Najib Bukele, he bought Bitcoin at like 20,000. Look at this. Look at this. He bought Bitcoin, dude. This guy's the man, bro. This guy's the man. I love this guy. I'm not even El Salvadorian. I'm not even sure if I, you know, know any El Salvadorians. I wonder what he bought Bitcoin at. He bought Bitcoin at 19,000 a piece, dude. 19,000 a freaking piece. That's amazing. That's less than half the average price the government paid for its previous 105 million mistake. Wonderful, dude. Don't chicken out, and then a few banks went under and I got scared. Thirsty, no. Don't get shaken out, dude. You gotta hold with freaking fire touched face, dude. You gotta hold, my man. You gotta freaking hold. Golly. Well, you can still buy now. I mean, quite honestly, people look. BlackRock just bought 65,000 Bitcoin. Yeah. Look right here. Boom. Oh wait, hold on. This was in May. Hold on. That's fake news. Fake news. I'm spreading fake news. My bad. My bad. BlackRock buys $1 billion of Bitcoin. Yikes. Is this it? BlackRock. I just had it. You guys can't be shaken out, especially out of Bitcoin. Don't do it. Don't be shaken out of Bitcoin. Freaking A, don't do it. Don't you want you to invest in Bitcoin? Don't listen. Right here. Just bought half a billion dollars of Bitcoin today. Look at that. What's going on, Drew? Well, yo, what's happening? Everybody, head to Blockchain Basement and check out Drew Drew's channel over there. We're just talking about prophecies, bro. We're talking about prophecies. This guy predicted Trump's ear, and that spiraled me into like a pursuit of truth. It's really that's part. What was it? This is when the degens come out, gearing up for Bitcoin Nashville. Oh, you're headed. You're gonna see Trump right here, guys. Check out blockchain basement right here. Secret Service under investigation. Yeah, it is. Biggest crypto events this week. Bitcoin all-time highs. Do you have a high target for Bitcoin? Yeah, $1 million a coin, dude. $1 million a coin. Come on, bro. $1 million a coin. Laser eyes, dude. Laser eyes. I'm not scared. I'm not scared to say it. I ain't freaking scared to say it. So yeah, check out Blockchain Basement. My boy Drew from what do you guys call it now? Like, are you guys BitBoy? I thought I saw that BitBoy crypto. I'm sorry, I don't want to like bring it up here, but did he retake BitBoy crypto? The logo? Wasn't it Ben? Ben? I could have swore he did. Discover Crypto or something. Discover Crypto. What I know Blockchain Basement. I know Blockchain Basement is the man. So is your whole crew going out there? Thanks for shout out. We are blockchain. Ben got fired for stealing. Yeah. No. I heard about the whole drama, but I heard did he take his logo back or whatever? I could have swore I saw the logo like resurface somewhere. I don't follow him. I don't really care about him or whatever. 1 million, dude. I'm telling you, $1 million. $1 million. I'm all about it, bro. I'm all about it. All about it. But this guy right here, yeah, he's still using it to scam. Oh gosh, jeez, yeah, that guy is a grifter. He's a grifter. Whatever. Did steal from me, but whatever. Where were we? Bitcoin, yeah. Bitcoin dormant Bitcoin address hold over 88 million BTC. I'll bet you those things. There's people want to hopium saying like no one owns those wallet addresses. Nah, that's not true. People freaking know. In your lifetime, yeah, my man, GF, yes, $1 million Bitcoin in our lifetime. $100,000 Bitcoin. I'm gonna be bearish, dude. $100,000 Bitcoin by next year. By next year, when the halving happened, April. And then from then on, moon. 1 million Bitcoin at 20 trillion market cap by 2029. Woo! How you like them apples? That makes sense. That makes sense. I'm not going to say anything, but who here owns more than 50% of a Bitcoin? I'm just curious. Who here owns more than 50% of a Bitcoin? I lost it all in a boating accident. But I did. Right? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Oh man. See, I've lived in this freaking delusional life. Man, Bitcoin's at a juicy million. Yo, I could do whatever I want in the world. I could have, but I lost my BTC on CoinFlip site. Yeah, I lost all my Bitcoin on the CoinFlip site. Yeah. Degen Flipcoin got all my Bitcoin. Degen Flipcoin took all my Bitcoin. I bet a Bitcoin and I lost it all. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Oh, it's 50-50. I can't play on this. I'm not gonna play on 50-50. No thanks. Flip this coin, lose a Solana. Oh gosh. I'm a degenerate, man. I'm a degenerate, that's for sure. That's for sure. All right. I mean, like, wow, an hour went by so fast. Holy crap. What happened to this hour? I didn't even get to play my game. I was gonna show you friggin' Moto Dex. Hopefully Solana would be my ETH. This is Moto Dex. I guess it was cool. I guess you could play to win. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing. I'm a 36-year-old man. I'm about to be 36 this Friday. Okay, so I'm 35 right now. I'm 36. And I could see the value in play to earn. I wish I had like a teenage kid to give him this stuff so he could play for me and earn for me. This doesn't look fun. I'm just gonna be real. But I like the concept of being able to play and make crypto. I like that concept. Makes sense. So I had it connected here. Moto Dex. I wanted to play, but then I gotta buy stuff. I gotta buy these coins. So here's my tutorial. I'll just go on the tutorial track. Oh, they're asking me to connect my want me to send Ethereum to this? Oh my goodness. Can I go forward? I'm not gonna send Ethereum. That's whack. Oh. Okay, that's how you play. Oh boy. Can I go faster? Oh, did I just stall out? What the? I've got a temperature gauge. All right, I'm going up the ramp. Look at me. It's so fun. You know, like. Why am I stopping? Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Iron 50 coins. Middle Moto 1,000 coins. All right. So what kind of coins did I earn? Moto coin. I earned 50 of these. Is that for real? Ah, that's interesting. But I'd sell on Yobit. All right. Putting your kids into a hamster wheel on crypto gaming. They're my little retirement funds. If Bitcoin doesn't work out, it's gonna be them who's gonna make me rich. It's gonna make them who make me rich, man. Oh boy. Yep. So that's Moto Dex 19. Why is that number 19, bro? Why is that even number 19? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That radar be saying like I think it's false. I wanted to play the other game, but whatever. I want to be able to take loans against my Bitcoin. That'd be amazing. Loan against my Bitcoin. I can though, Aave, right? So, but in like real life, not crypto. What's that one thing? Scara, Alpha or Beta, Harvest Moon, Meteor Wall. What's that? Harvest Moon. Sounds cool. Sounds like I like the nerdy games, man. I've downloaded some games, right? Some shooter games. I'm gonna have to figure that out soon enough. But anyways, guys, I think that's my time for tonight, man. I can't believe an hour went by so fast. That's amazing. Yeah, there's so much. It's always fun to hang out and chill. I'll be on next tomorrow, but I will not be on Wednesday night. I have a conference that I have to get to. I'll be holding out like a retreat seminar conference thing for work. But after that, I'm back on. And Friday night, I won't be on either because it's my birthday and I have family coming into town. And so I won't be available. So Thursday night. So tomorrow is Tuesday. And then Thursday night is when I'll see you guys this week. But yeah, let me know if you want to stream with us out in Nashville. Ooh. Yeah, I will let you know. I was debating on whether or not, but I don't know how tickets are. It's already too late. It's on my birthday. That's sweet though. I'm so happy for you. The likelihood is I won't be out there though. But my friends are going out there, so that's what makes me, yeah. Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me want to just make a random last minute call. Anyways, guys, go subscribe to Blockchain Basement. At least check out their videos. Check out their latest videos. Check them out. And guys, GF, Thirsty, good conversations, Bullish, Bradley, who else? Anyone on Kick? You know, like Kick showing up. That's so cool. Two Tray, you guys, Mert Spurs, old guy, good to see you. Nasty, of course. Much love to y'all. Hold the bags, don't be shaken out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
Our chances, nothing left to fear. Bought some crypto, rolling the dice. In this digital world, paying the price. Riding the crypto river, taking a leap through the ups and downs into deep chains of transactions. I'm tied down, making moves on this wild, risky ground. Beneath the neon lights, I make my stand, trading in shadows, holding gold in my hand. Like an outlaw riding into town, risking it all, keeping my head down.